So hi, I'm going to do my presentation for the unit BSBMGT616, develop and implement strategic plans. So the first slide is mission statement. So the mission statement is extracting the petroleum by mining from all over the countries with an aim of performing safe and secure operations that would not harm the environment. The company also aims at putting the resources into the best venture and executing them better than their competitors. The brand also aims at generating sustainable revenues through production networks, growing new networks, and forming new business networks. So, mission basically means like um, they're operating and mining petroleum in Australia that is built with world-class production and a safety leader in the industry. So, embodying good corporate citizenship and employment as a whole. So for the vision, to be the leading company in the supply of petroleum to the people, organizations, and the entire country. So, like I said, so be the vital producer of petroleum for the country, economic growth, and providing total solution for the customers' energy sector. Redefining the company's mission and vision statement. So the improved mission statement, vision statement is sensing the company's number one position in the oil market. So be the leader in Australia and building a leadership position in selected international markets and so on. So this is the next slide. So the fair endeavors to use new and innovative technology in ensuring that the products are manufactured and distributed in the most efficient and environmentally friendly way. So this redefining of the mission and vision statement means like as the world and market evolve, climate change is a big factor for a demand of more sustainably and ethically sourced petroleum and the ways of its production. So strengthening the company's corporate citizenship is a must, and as a consumer demands for a more responsible approach in regards with the environment. So the next slide. Internal and environmental trends of the organization by using pest. So political first. So the bars policies by the government, such as those about trade, taxation, and safety, are some of the factors that affect this company. So it means like the Caltex Australia Limited has ensured its mission conforms to the political standards, whereby it abides by all regulations of all states where it operates to ensure it operates ethically. And for the economic, means that the economic factors that impact this economy includes currency fluctuations, inflation rates, and interest are rate, which normally causes huge damage in many cases. So for the socio-cultural, means that the values are in accordance with socio-cultural expectations, since it produces products that are affordable regardless of vehicle type. And for the technological, industry has been fueled by innovation as the industry continues to face pressure to streamline operations and reduce costs due to overcapitalization and budget overruns. So it means that the company or the Caltex values reveal that it strives to develop unfamiliar ways of changing their operational structure. So the Caltex Australia Limited has ensured its values, including developing innovative techniques so that the threat discovered in the technological analysis of the competitive market will be averted. So internal and environmental trends of the organization by using SWOT. So the first one would be the strengths. So its strong supply and marketing infrastructure helps the company gain the competitive edge. So Caltech's leadership is at par with the current business standards, as one of its strengths is the acquisition of the company, such as the Malmaker Petroleum, which is a strong supply and marketing infrastructure that helps the company to gain the competitive edge. So weaknesses, investment in research and development is below to the fastest growing players in the industry or competitors. So means that the even though the Caltex Australia Limited is spending above the industry average on research and development, it has not been able to compete with the leading players in the industry in terms of innovation. So it has come across as a mature firm looking forward to bring out products based on tested features in the market. For the opportunities, a growing energy demand in Asian Pacific regions. So it is displayed in their strategic planning to maximize the value for the stakeholders. So the company has a board of directors and leadership team that are critical since its analysis proves that there's a growing demand for its services in the Pacific region. So they just have to take that opportunity to grow more or to grow the business. And for the threats, more political and economic risk due to its geographic concentration of its operation. So it reveals that their economic analysis proved it is at risk of relevance since there were threats such as currency inflate currency what do you call that fluctuation that become worse since the company has forced focus greatly on the Australian market. So the next slide would be strategic objectives and strategies needed for the future. So for the first one is so Caltex Australia Limited must ensure it remains relevant in the future market by getting rid of its weaknesses and threats. So the most effective technique that the company can apply is strategic management. So Chernev to apply describes to how the proper technique to attain a company's strategies is to develop tactics suitable to the target market by controlling available to ensure implementation of these strategies is in accordance with the marketing plan and overall goals. Since the current threats of Celtic Australia are competition in the current market and limited cognizance of overseas market, so the company can apply the shared technique to create an inclusive operational environment, and also by using the strategic management. So for the performance indicators, by using the KPI to produce tiny targets, so it means that the in the case of the Caltex Australia Limited, it is like imperative to apply performance indicators that have been previously adopted with positive results. So the company has already been implemented key indicators as it studies the environment, health and safety metrics to improve its attainability of established targets. So in these ways, it is easier for the management to produce tiny targets that should be measured annually. The company's management has developed the best performance indicators since they are non-financial. So this is the best technique since the workforce shall work harder to attain their best capability without having to operate under intense pressure. Next slide will be the effectiveness of the developed strategic plan. So the set of goals and objectives to meet the criteria of SMART. So these are being established using a specific set of criteria. So that ensures the company's goals are attainable. So the next one would be project monitoring and evaluation. So these often ensure that the use of a wide range of methods for gathering, analyzing, storing, and presenting data is used. Performance dashboard. So it's also very important in tracking down the KPIs. So this slide means that methods for further improvement. So to understand the customers' experiences and their emotions. So, like for better customer service. So this will help in understanding where the expenditure could be going for maximum impact to be realized. So the relationship with the customer will also help to remove the unneeded stuff that is making the client shift to the other brands. So next would be the company should be more flexible to change. So means that in the current business environment in this fast-paced technological world, it is becoming more and more important to ensure that the business remains flexible as much as possible. So starting from the employees' policies to the management to the production of the products and so on. And yes, of course, by using the strategic management. So this would ensure that the company leaders and board of directors develop goals easily attainable for the future relevance of the company. The company is already highly productive in Australia, and and can apply proper management to ensure it expands operation to the global market. Oh, and this one will be my references, and that is all. Thank you.